All right, we are back here on Open Line. We're talking with the folks of Creekside at Three Rivers Assisted Living and Memory Care. And tonight we're just kind of going through what you all do out there. We've got some new guests, first timers here. How's it so far?
It's
great.
Pretty good.
Okay, good. I told you guys it wasn't that bad.
We're having fun.
We do have fun. It's nice to talk about what you're passionate about and what you love, and I think that's just an easy conversation to have when you do indeed love what you do, and I know you both do. We wanted to talk about some little bit more into the care side of things. That's obviously what you both are experts in, so let's talk about that. What programs does the facility What programs does the facility provide for residents in memory care?
Well, in memory care, we provide programs that center towards them. Things that they used to do in their past, we keep it going. They like doing flower arranging. We have flowers for them to arrange. They like doing scrapbooking. We try to make sure that those things keep going for them, their interests, their activities.
It's a great way to, keep their minds busy. And why is that so important in memory care? What does that do?
It helps them, again, stay calm. Their surroundings, just something that they love to do. So it's bringing them back to their roots.
And does your loved one have to be completely dependent on a caregiver if they're in assisted living?
No.
No, not at all.
It's just when they need that little extra help. They're at home and they're not exactly maybe functioning to their ability that they were before. Maybe they've had a hospital stay and they've gotten weaker and their loved one just don't feel like that they can be at home safely by themselves. So just that little extra support.
I do believe we have Pat here on line 1. Hi Pat, welcome to Open Line. What's your question tonight?
Is our assisted living the same?
Is all assisted living the same? No, I don't think every assisted living is the same. I think maybe they offer the same type of care in assisted living, but I think every different assisted livings are going to be different as far as like the activities that they provide, the meals they provide. Everyone is going to be unique.
Overall, what does make your place so different?
I would say the staff.
Yeah,
we have awesome staff. Just taking care of our residents.
The dedication that we have for the residents.
Good answer. Let's describe some of the folks out there. Personalities, everybody kind of different? Or?
Well, I can talk for memory care. They're more patient. They have more time on their hands, letting the residents do what they have to do on their own, not feeling rushed. So it's more of the comfort care that the staff can give the residents.
We do have a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun employees that work there. Everyone that works at Creekside seems to really love their job because we're there for our residents. We're there to care for them, and we want the families to know that their loved one's being cared for, and so we are all very passionate about that.
We appreciate the call tonight, Pat. Thank you so much for tuning in and reaching out. Let's talk about what kind of training does that staff receive?
For the memory care?
Kind of both sides. Yeah, I'll let you address memory care first.
Well, they have to be, again, more patient. They have to know their likes and their dislikes, and they have to know how to redirect. A resident can be angry. They need to know why that resident is angry, and they need to back away and then just try to redirect and do it again. It depends on the resident and how they're feeling in that day. So there's lots of training that we provide for the staff onboarding. What's
some of just good examples of the training? I'm sure it differs, like you just said. Anything that stands out to you in your month that you've been there?
I would have to say a lot of redirecting an approach. Sometimes the residents are not easily approachable, and then the staff have to be patient and know when and how to approach the resident.
Understandably so. Same question for you. Maybe we could switch it to the assisted living side of things. What kind of training does the staff need to receive?
So they need training on how to actually work with the elderly, because it is a different population than working with some other people. They receive training on the floor, training with another RA that we've selected, you know, that has the skills that stand out, that is really good for new employees. So until they're comfortable, you know, with the residents and doing what they're doing, you know, they can train, you know, for an extended amount of time before they're on the floor by themselves. So we want to make sure that they're ready to go before they're on the floor by themselves.
Is there a nurse at the facility at all times?
Yes.
24/7.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's always a nurse on staff.
Is that normal for an assisted living memory care campus to have?
Yeah, I would say yes, because you never know when you're going to need that nurse to provide the extra care, medication-wise, vitals, just anything that you would need a nurse for.
What are some of the things that, you know, that nurse can provide, that extra level of care? I think it's good for families watching, interested in Creekside, to know that next level of care is there at all times. That's incredible. What are some things they do?
So our nurses, they provide medication pass. They do their meds. That's not for every resident. Some are independents and still self-medicate themselves. So we do a self-med kind of interview to see if they're able to still self-med. But the nurses, you know, pass the meds, do vital signs, help with diabetic care, you know, check blood sugars, give insulins, you know, call the doctors, order labs. We don't really do a lot of skills. That's how we differ from a skilled nursing facility, because we don't do like wound care and things that's considered a skill, because then that would make assisted living a skilled nursing facility. So we have home health come in and do that if there's a skill that is required.
Okay. You know, if you're just now joining us, we're, believe it or not, halfway through our show, ladies. I told you it goes by quick. It really does. Just want to reintroduce again. We're here with Creekside at 3 Rivers. This is Katie Hicks, Director of Wellness and Nursing, and we've got Michelle Edwards, Memory Care Specialist, down there as well. And we are so happy to have you both on tonight.
Thank you.
I want to talk about having that conversation. How do we have that conversation with a loved one? I have several people in my life who are you know, very healthy, very independent, but you know, maybe just looking into something like Creekside could be a positive for them, to, you know, bring a better means of life for them. So what is some advice that you would have tonight, maybe share with our viewers, about talking to a loved one, about just considering looking at a place like Creekside?
Well, it would be to let your loved one know that they're not giving up all of their independence. Like I said, they're still able, some of them are still able to take their own medicine. You know, they may not feel comfortable with someone giving their medicine because they have a certain routine. They want to take it at this exact time. They want to take it after a meal. So they're still able to do that. They're still able, maybe if they want to do their own laundry, they have a particular way they want to do it. There's, you know, washer and dryers on every floor. They're able to do that themselves. But then again, you know, if they need a little bit more assistance, we can do their laundry, we can make their bed, we can help them with their showers and activities of daily living. So there's different levels of care that we provide, but they can still maintain their independence while at an assisted living facility.
And you know, same question for you. What would your advice be when talking to a loved one?
You know, nobody wants to leave their home. That's safe haven for them. That it continues. You can still come into an environment and still live your life, you know. Just make sure that you're being taken care of properly. Again, receiving your medications and a quality of food, care, and carrying on.
Wonderful, well said. Now, and of course, I mean, we have all these fun events going on too. Why not? I mean, with the meals and the level of care you receive, but also just the fun. Let's talk about some of the things that you all do for your residents, even off-campus trips. Is that right?
Yes.
We do have off-campus trips. A lot of them like to go to different restaurants around Murfreesboro. We have some Mexican fans. They like to go and eat Mexican, and Jim and Nick's barbecue is a big hit, or Slick Pig. They like Slick Pig. They like to go shopping, go go to Walmart, Dollar General, Belk. We kind of like to take their interest and go off of that. So we'll have like a suggestion jar, and they can put in like trips that they want to go on. We have several that like to go to the symphony and watch that. So it's like what they're wanting to do is what we try to center our trips around.
What's some of the feedback that you have received from family members who have loved ones living at Creekside, whether in the memory care or assisted living?
They love to see them continuing their life. You know, it doesn't stop there. It continues. They love to see them smiling. They love to see them still thriving, meeting new friends, just carrying on with their life still, and being such independent if possible.
Same question for you, Katie. Any stories that have happened or any comments that have been said to you that really stuck?
Knowing that their loved one is taken care of. I've had family members tell me, you know, I can go to sleep at night and not have to worry about, did mom take her medicine? Did mom have dinner? I know that they're in great hands and that y'all are going to provide the best care as possible for my mom or dad, but in this particular case it was mom. So just knowing that we're doing all that we can for the residents and that they know that they're taken care of is a great feeling. You know, they don't have to, you know, because most of the kids, the families, they still work and they have a life outside, and you know, they want the best for their loved one.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's the most important thing at the end of the day that we could talk about tonight, is just that reassurance, that security, and just that overall just peace of mind.
Peace of mind, yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about, you know, the relationship that the nurses really do build with their patients. Is that something you all see?
Yes, definitely. It's really easy to grow attached to the people that you take care of. They each have their own personalities, and getting to know them and getting to know what they like and what they don't like and their routines of things.
Especially the routines.
Routines is a big thing, because you know, if they've been doing it the same way for 60 years, you're not going to change it. You know, if they've been taking their medicine at 10 after 6 in the morning for 60 years, then you better be in their room at 10 after 6 with their medicine, you know. So it's really getting to know our residents, and you do like find out things about them and them telling past stories and things about their life. It makes them all unique in their own ways, and we love our residents. So you can definitely see a nurse, you know, the nurse relationship with them.
You asked the question early on in the show about activities and such for memory care residents. I have this one thing that I like to do with them. It's called walk down memory lane. So we go back and we talk about their lives, and I have this one resident who loves talking about her life. She talks about her being from Iceland. She wants to take me back there. She's a Viking. It's just those things that makes you feel, you know, overjoyed that this person can share their life with you, and you're thinking back, wow, this is really, they're really enjoying themselves. They're
special.
Happy.
Yeah, very special. And Michelle, can you maybe touch base on music therapy? Is that something that you work with out there? I know that that's something that they do provide.
We do have volunteers that come in. They do sing-alongs. We also do sing-alongs as well. I can't sing a lick,
I was getting ready to ask, will you just show us a little example? We'll all join in. It'll be fun.
But we do have volunteers that come in to assist the residents and helping them with a lot of things. They do like the sing-alongs. We do a lot of arts and crafts. So there's a lot of things that the residents will enjoy.
Isn't that neat, though, how music and sharing stories and going down memory lane, I mean, it works.
It does. It opens
really
up a box that, you know, they may have shut down, but you bringing that to them. Another thing that we're going to start working on is shadow boxes. So within those shadow boxes, it gives a history of that person.
You know, that's it's incredible, the tactics and just the new things that they come up with every day when it comes to that top level care, which you all definitely provide. And it sounds like some fun along the way too.
Yeah, so, a lot of fun.
Great. You know what I love about this show is that you can call in to us tonight, and if you have any questions you've ever wondered, or even if you have a story that you want to share, we're always happy to hear stories as well.
Yes.
You know, you can always call Creekside after our show wraps up tonight. Anytime through the week, they're happy to take your call. But I do want to go ahead and encourage you one more time. The number's right there on your screen, 615-737-PLUS. We'd be more than happy to talk with you. And I just love that you all, you know, you can take those questions and again give that free advice. OpenLine, that's the name of the show. Yes. So we're going to take another quick break, but we'll be right back.